best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it in real life of a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside. I'm by myself.
Splish, splash, splashy. Word in the BR. I'm not even paying attention. Let me pay attention.
In the following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this just in the cemetery in my front yard.
Is that a Confederate? No, it's not.
Probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
So we're gonna watch the videos first, play the game, watch more videos, play the next game. 2 hours, 2.5. Baji, what's the word, brother? How you?
Josie? Josie?
You know, they say with dogs be the first one to sniff it out. How the dog on the bed? Yeah, dogs be the first. Dogs be the first one to sniff it out.
Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. I just don't really know what she's staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks. She's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like... Like, what? What is it?
Telling you, dogs be the first one to sniff it out.
Britt's dog
Dogs
has
know.
been staring at this closet space for quite some time, despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear, but
That's a
strangely, her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately fled,
dogs
at
be the
which point
first
she
one.
began to record this video. Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Josie. Josie, what's going on?
Bro, I'm telling you, dogs know. Dogs be the first ones to spot it out. You gotta get up out of there. Up out
For
of
this
there.
reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior. It's as though she's seeing something that we can't. But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on
Are those newly planted crosses
my
though?
grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried.
Oh, so y'all just put that up
just where they
there.
were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses. And so
I got the cats. You ever seen Pet Cemetery? Yeah, I got the cats up there and with your parents up there, and the dog is like, yo, bro. The dog is pointing at it saying, yo, bro. So you gotta do it to yourselves, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
so that's really all that there's to it. But things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just...
Bro, that's not scary to you? And then y'all stay there? All the cows are just chilling there. They're just not mooing nor moving. They just there. Cows are big as fuck.
Around this area. And they just kind of will freeze and...
They don't move.
Yeah.
They paying homage, but it's like, bro, there's something telling you.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have. Now, the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can, just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a cow. He's a cow.
They're actually not mine. They're not showing up.
What?
See how easy it is for some stranger to get her outside.
Alright.
Now what if...
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yo, cows are huge, bro. Y'all be underestimating. I was underestimating them. Cows are big as hell.
Freaking night. Like, even at night, they even come and hang out here and they just like...
And that's not a sign for you to leave, bro? At the cemetery?
Are you for real right now?
Yo. These people, bro, y'all just... What she got, Taco Bell? It is Taco Bell. See what happens when you order Taco Bell? What she see? Put me on.
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something that can't be seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy. According to her, it was as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with all their might. Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she was all alone when this happened.
Come here.
Now this next video takes place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured. Now, just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
I don't trust stuff like this. Like an exhibition like this, like real life exhibitions like this, my fear is on 1,000. In my old college, I'm not gonna say where because I'm on the internet. There was an exhibition of an event. I'm not gonna say what because I'm in college. I'm in the internet. And I had to do a report on it. So they had an exhibition in the college building where you could go to and visit and see real memorial stuff. When I tell you that building scared the doodoo, bro, I was in there no more than 10 minutes, got my information, went on the internet and did the rest, bro. I was like, yeah, I can't be in this. This gives me the heebie-jeebies, bro. I can't do it. Can't do it. Baji, shush. Like, look at how do you, why would you sculpt that? Like, why, what do you gain by making that? I call this
güey, ¿qué pedo?
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again. But she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should.
And you stayed there and recorded more. I don't understand,
Now, this whole
B.
occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, amigo, no manejo nada de mecatrónica.
And you got closer. Now what if it just... Come here.
Es una pieza
Like, and you
rígida, no se puede.
something I don't understand with people, bro. You just saw it tilt his head. Now what if it just...
No
Come
hay
here.
cables,
Like,
no hay
bro,
nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
he over here slapped
If
his
the figure
forehead.
isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This question continues to remain unanswered,
Nah, that's
and it
crazy.
seems likely that it'll stay that way for a while
It
until
moved
more
and then you
evidence
started
is
touching
presented.
it. How'd that
Until
work?
then, you can assess what exactly transpired here.
Nah, it don't make sense. I don't get jiggy.
Now, the
I don't get
following
jiggy.
video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes.
I wanted to
from
be a
showing
firefighter.
procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical
I
situations.
still want to be a
to
firefighter,
demonstrating
actually.
how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled.
It's not. I'm still young, right?
Now, the man recording owns this property.
What did
and
I
he
miss?
had no idea that during this footage, something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest of the footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
What did I miss?
You should see it right now.
Huh?
It's amazing. Look through the window. Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
And y'all stay. The thing is with me, bro, if I see something I'm not supposed to be seeing, why would I stay in front of it? And no, bro, it don't make sense.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning
That looked
structure.
like a real person was in there. I
Considering
don't
that
think
the property
that's
had been vacant for many years. There
probably
shouldn't
another
have been
firefighter that
anyone
came in
or
behind
anything
him or something.
inside.
I don't think that's
But
what. I don't
strangely,
think.
something is.
Nah, that
Even
felt.
stranger
Nah, I
is that
don't
the
know.
figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide.
I don't know.
The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
I don't
It's
know.
amazing. Look through the window.
For this reason, he misses the figure, and, apparently, something else. It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
I don't know, bro. Laughter. Who's laughing?
A
What's the
child's
joke?
voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around.
What's the joke?
It's a distinct voice that clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it.
I feel like that's a person. I don't think that's nothing crazy. I feel like that's a person that's just
Like before,
wiggling
a dark
around.
figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere. It's the fact that it comes out from the same house where the last figure was seen that makes this video even creepier, and it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the
maybe,
property at
maybe
once,
not.
which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
I just think it's...
But let me know what you think.
I don't think so. I just think it's based on how they did it. If I make the box smaller, then you could barely see me. That's the
This
thing.
next video takes place at a hotel in Spain where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason
if I make it any smaller, it's gonna be too small.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute, and there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym. You wanna figure it out?
It's always white people, man. It's always...
No, that did something.
Always, yeah, man.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there?
In the darkness.
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this. But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started
Mad
2 floors
weird.
up,
Where you from?
and
Yo. Did we stop?
The elevator suddenly stops
T-Pay, what's the
working.
word?
As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
the backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all 3 friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go. I got you.
Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
Ain't like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator.
It should look like
Now,
a
thankfully,
symbiote.
After some time, the group was able to escape,
A venom
but
in
not
the
in the way
elevator
that
with
they
you.
imagined. To this day,
It's a
the friends have
symbiote.
no clue, but they're just glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
It's a symbiote. So Venom was in there with y'all.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs
Did I
her
lower
phone
my
to
chair?
record this video. She lays in bed across from her daughter, who
Didn't
just
it?
told her a few hours ago that
It's
she
short
was
as
scared of
fuck.
sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room.
I've done this before as a
I'm a
kid.
little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but
I've zoomed out my room to my mom's room a lot of times. Why y'all be sleeping with the door open? Man, why do y'all sleep with the door open? Just close the door. Don't close the door. What if somebody was right there? Gotcha, bitch. What if somebody, as soon as you turn the camera, gotcha, bitch. Just close the door. What am I looking at? Whose prosthetic arm is that?
So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it
This shit
would
fake.
answer
This shit fake.
with noises.
This shit fake. Well, she has a prosthetic arm because she be doing nails and shit. What happened? What'd I miss? I can't see.
With noises.
Now, I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened.
Me
it
too,
wasn't until
bro.
brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own.
Do they do that?
It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this occurrence is
said,
made
just close the
creepier
door.
by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted. The same is said about the toy arm. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Did Shannon capture evidence of a paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444 at
I don't trust. I don't be
gmail.com.
believing these, man.
That being said,
Some of
let's get
these
back to the
be, I
video.
don't know. People like to play too much. Fabricate the truth.
On May 8th of 2025, a small family from California had shared a video in which something very strange happens. Apparently, whatever took place in this house wasn't just witnessed by the man, but also by the dog resting on the couch. It's this small detail that further makes this video baffling. Now, it's important to note that other dogs live in this house. The family who lives here are genuinely passionate about caring for their pets, which is why they treat each of their dogs as though they were their own children. From having a giant portrait of Frida, Pepper, and Valentino, to having a fully furnished dog room dedicated to them, it's clear that this family embraces all its members and ensures that no one is ever left out, even if one of them is no longer here. Only a month ago, Maxie, their first and oldest Chihuahua, had passed away from old age. Not a single day passes without thinking of little Maxie. He was deeply cared for, which makes it even harder for the family to accept that he's now gone. But despite this unfortunate story, the family's now focused on something else that happened recently. It was on a Thursday afternoon when this was captured. Out of nowhere, the sound of a barking dog is heard from inside the house. The man turns around to see if it was the dog behind him, but it wasn't. Something about these barks sounded familiar, and it wasn't until re-listening to the audio that the man knew he wasn't just hearing things, but rather a barking dog that sounded just like Maxie. No other dog is seen around except the one on the couch, and the other dogs that live here weren't home at this moment. If no other dog had barked, then which did? To the family, the answer is clear. It was Maxie who had barked. They believed that little Maxie had paid them a visit by barking in his usual manner. Apparently, this is how he barked when he wanted someone to come get him. Understandably, Maxie's owner begins to tear up after weeks of not hearing from him since he passed away. Their other dog seems to hear the barks too, but like his owner, he can't seem to find where they're coming from. As with most videos, this one remains unsolved.
Heavy words, man. Heavy words.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Especially because my dog is right by my leg right now. Heavy words, man. Heavy words.